The concept of a warp drive often refers to a hypothetical propulsion system that could potentially allow faster-than-light (FTL) travel. The idea was popularized by science fiction, notably in the Star Trek series. In theory, a warp drive would create a distortion or warp in space-time, allowing a spacecraft to traverse vast distances in a shorter time than would be possible with conventional propulsion methods. However, it is important to note that the development of a functional warp drive remains purely speculative and highly theoretical. As of September 2021, there have been no proven or practical implementations of a warp drive. One of the most famous proposals for a warp drive is the Alcubierre drive, named after physicist Miguel Alcubierre, who proposed the concept in 1994. The Alcubierre drive postulates the creation of a warp bubble around a spacecraft, which contracts space-time in front of it and expands it behind. By doing so, the spacecraft would ride on this wave of compressed space, effectively bypassing the limitations of the speed of light. The Alcubierre drive, however, is purely theoretical and faces numerous challenges. One significant challenge is the requirement of exotic matter with negative energy density, which violates known physical laws. Additionally, the enormous energy requirements and potential dangers associated with manipulating space-time make the practical realization of a warp drive highly unlikely with our current understanding of physics. It's worth mentioning that scientific research on propulsion systems and our understanding of physics continues to evolve. While FTL travel is currently beyond our capabilities, ongoing exploration and discoveries in areas such as general relativity, quantum physics, and exotic propulsion concepts may provide new insights and possibilities in the future. The Alcubierre drive, one of the most well-known proposals, suggests the creation of a warp bubble around a spacecraft. This bubble contracts space-time in front of the spacecraft and expands it behind, allowing for FTL travel within the bubble. The Alcubierre drive does not violate Einstein's theory of relativity, as the spacecraft itself remains within its local reference frame. The distortion of space-time occurs outside the bubble, enabling the FTL effect. The Alcubierre drive requires a form of matter with negative energy density, often referred to as exotic matter. This type of matter is purely hypothetical and has not been observed in nature. The existence of exotic matter is necessary to stabilize and manipulate the warp bubble. The energy required for a functional warp drive is estimated to be immense, potentially on the scale of the entire mass energy of Jupiter. Harnessing such vast amounts of energy poses significant technological challenges. The concept of warp drive raises intriguing questions about time travel and causality. Since FTL travel allows for potential time dilation effects, there is speculation about the potential for temporal paradoxes or violations of causality. While the warp drive concept is captivating, there are other theoretical propulsion concepts being explored, such as wormholes, traversable wormholes, and the manipulation of space-time through exotic matter. If a functional warp drive were ever developed, it could revolutionize interstellar travel, enabling humans to explore distant star systems within a reasonable time frame, potentially opening up new frontiers for scientific research and colonization. The development of a functional warp drive is purely speculative and highly theoretical. It is challenging to predict a specific time frame for when such technology might become a reality, if ever. Creating a warp drive would require significant advancements in our understanding of physics, including breakthroughs in our understanding of space-time, energy manipulation, and the hypothetical exotic matter with negative energy density. It is difficult to anticipate when these advancements might occur. It's worth noting that scientific progress is unpredictable, and what may seem impossible today could become feasible in the future. However, it is crucial to approach speculative concepts like the warp drive with a healthy dose of skepticism, as they currently exist within the realm of scientific speculation and science fiction. In summary, while the idea of a warp drive is fascinating, its development timeline remains uncertain and highly dependent on future scientific discoveries and technological advancements.